In this video, I will show you how you're able to get 20 new connections every single day on autopilot. And furthermore, I will share with you some proven connection request templates that give you acceptance rates of above 50%. So let's get started. Hi and welcome to this video. My name is Marco, and in the last 2 years I generated over 4,000 leads on LinkedIn for my own company. By the way, with leads I'm not talking about some data that I scraped. With leads I mean people that shared the number in the chat with me because they wanted to talk with us about our offerings. And it's a matter of fact that especially for B2B, LinkedIn is the best platform to use to generate some clients. And in today's video I will show you 3 simple hacks of how to get higher acceptance rates for your connection requests, and also how to systematically increase the connections that you have on your LinkedIn profile. But first, let me tell you something. If you're one of the people that says, hey Marco, I get a lot of messages myself, but I never reply, or hey Marco, I only accept connection requests from people that I know, then this video isn't for you. Because if you think for yourself, if everybody would use LinkedIn in that way, LinkedIn wouldn't exist by now. But if you're one of the people that knows the power of LinkedIn, that knows that his clients are using LinkedIn, and that knows how valuable it is to systematically increase their own connections, then make sure to check this video out until the end, because then you will get some proven templates of how to systematically get connections acceptance rates of 50% plus. The foundation of having high acceptance rate, once again, no surprise, is your profile. So here you need to be 100% honest with yourself. If you would get a connection request from yourself, would you accept it? If the answer is no, then you clearly have a lot of work to do in your profile. Because here you need to understand, in LinkedIn, your profile is like your website or your landing page or your funnel. It should be here to convert people. So when a person is looking at your profile, and all your profile is doing that it talks about yourself, how great you are, what you have experienced in your life, that you are a real professional, you shouldn't be surprised then if it's not converting people. Because a profile that is about converting people answers one single question. And this is what is in for the other person. So to get high connection requests, you need to have a profile that is optimized on converting people and to simply answer this short question, what is in for the visitor. But that's not it. You also need to post some valuable content, because if he's checking out your profile, the chances are also extremely high that he checks out what type of content you posted in the past, because he wants to get like a feeling for you, what type of person he is, what content is he providing, how can he help me, how can I benefit from him. And a very, very good way of how to convince people that you are a good fit and also worthy to be in their network is simply by posting high value content. Now the next tip is extremely obvious, but unfortunately the one where the most people do simply wrong. Because most people, they spend hours in creating a funky website, creating some good converting funnels, having a good profile, etc. And what they're doing then is simply they lie back and they wait until leads come in. But in the real world, that's not how it works. You need to be proactive. You need to send connection requests, because only if you're sending a lot of connection requests every single day, only then you can expect that your connections will grow. This message doesn't need to be complicated. It needs to be straightforward and disarming. Like for example, one that we sent for ourselves is just, hi, first name, would you like to connect? It would be an honor for me to have experts like you in my professional network here. That's simple, not complicated, straightforward, disarming, and in the end then connection request acceptance rate of 50% plus. But obviously that this can work to you, you simply have to do it. Now you are already sending a lot of connection requests every single day. So now it's about systematically increasing the acceptance rate of your connection request. There's, for example, one way of how you can do this, and this is simply by first looking at the profile at the other person before sending the connection request. Because if you look at the profile, what will happen is that the other person gets a pop-up notification that we viewed his profile. Then, for example, 2 hours later, we can come back to this profile and we can then also follow the person as well. So it means with that, we already get a second pop-up, a second notification that we now followed him. And if we then send him, for example, 2 hours later again, the connection request, we aren't a stranger anymore. He doesn't get his connection request out of the blue without having interacted with us before. With that, we are already kind of familiar. We saw our face already twice. Because of that, acceptance rates of 50% plus are nothing special anymore. Now you just have to think about your own business. What would happen to your pipeline if you would be able to get 20 new connections in your network every single day? What would happen to the amount of leads that you're generating per day? What would happen to the deals that you're closing, to the revenue that you're producing? What would happen if you just would have a way to systematically add 20 new connections inside your network every single day? Now for sure, you're asking yourself of how you can systematically execute these 2 steps before sending the connection request. One way how to do that is, for example, working with a simple Excel or spreadsheet. You simply put in the people that you already viewed the profile, that you know who you need to follow. Then you put in the people that you followed already, that you know who should get a connection request later. This is one way of how to execute it. I know this works because a couple years ago I did this exactly like this. But obviously there's a big disadvantage of it. And it takes a lot of time and a lot of manual work to execute it like that. The smarter way would be to automate it, like for example with our software Leadzen.io, where you can build so-called smart sequences. Like for example, you first view the profile of a person, then 2 hours later it will automatically follow the person. Then, for example, another 2 or 3 hours later, you will send this person automatically a connection request. One very cool thing is that we can really split test the connection requests that we are sending, because you can send up to 5 different connection requests, then in a long term to optimize by numbers, status and facts which of the different connection requests work the best. With that, you can easily get acceptance rates of 50% plus and 20 new connections every single day. If you want to see now how you can do this for yourself and how you can automate all of the steps, you can now visit our website Leadzen.io, or you can also check out the bio below this video where you'll find the link to our website. Also, what you need to check out on our website is, if you scroll all the way down, you'll find the PDF file called Outreach Secrets, where you find 5 different connection request templates that are simply working, means from the praxis, for the praxis. So check it out, use them for you. There you will see yourself, if you follow the steps I told you in this video, that you get easily acceptance rates of 50% plus and 20 new connections a day. So visit now our website Leadzen.io, check out the PDF as I just mentioned. My side, wish you an awesome day. See you soon. Your Marco.